What's happening, people? So, what I want to talk about is our goal in developing AI. The title of this is Momentum Against Direction. And I think in our development of AI, there is so much momentum right now. There was a time when research into AI and just the idea of AI kind of died. And there is a resurgence. Massive momentum in kind of the technical field, but also in popular discourse, in the news, in just general discussion. There's AI actually in many ways exists now in the popular conception of the idea of AI. And so, what is our goal? You kind of, if you can just take a step back from all the hype and the bullshit and say, okay, what is our goal in developing AI? And the question is, do we want to develop AI to help us, or is our goal actually to create something new and separate, distinct from us? Which is a strange thought, and I think that in many ways that second one is the unspoken goal. I think it's not spoken of because it's so dangerous, and dare I say it, in many ways it's kind of anti-human in a way. But there is no clear goal. Certainly no goal, no mission statement that we can point to and say, okay, this is what we're actually doing. This is our goal. This is what we're headed towards. That there is, especially in the scientific field, there is this general belief in the desirability of achieving whatever is possible. AI is no exception. So you build an atomic bomb, you make a new warship, you make the Star Wars program, whatever it is. No matter what it is, there seems to be, I mean, there's exceptions, of course, but there seems to be just this modern scientific philosophy that if we can conceive of it, then we should do it. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to that argument. There's a lot to that debate. So that there is a question: can we create an artificial mind? Is it possible? And that question has turned into a problem. And in many ways, the problem, it kind of necessitates a solution. If you see it as a problem, then it has some kind of need at its core. It's like, this is a problem that we have. Can we create an artificial mind? It's not really a problem. It's not necessary. But it becomes necessary when we view it as a problem, and the solution, the pursuit of a solution, is kind of guaranteed. And this problematizing of AI, it's done without discussion. It's the idea that we might just reject the very idea of creating an AI, just as something as, look, it's not worth it. We don't need to do it, and we shouldn't do it. That discussion has, I mean, it still exists, I guess, but it doesn't get much play. The consequences of actually creating an AI become less important in light of actually achieving the goal. We put the goal first, the achievement of the goal. What happens afterwards is not so important. It's like kind of like any kind of movie where some great goal is to be achieved. It could be something romantic, and I think that's quite fitting for this example. And the two lovers come together and they get married. What happens afterwards? And that, for a movie, there's limitations on it, and That's not why people go to see movies. They don't go there to see the bullshit and the relationship problems and paying the rent and all that kind of stuff after the two lovers come together. It's the romance, and I think there is a lot of romance in AI. Yeah, so there is no real leadership in the pursuit of AI, and we have turned a very interesting question into a problem, and a problem that must be solved. It's like a race to solve this problem. And as such, coming back to the title, we have in AI research, we have momentum, massive momentum, without a chosen direction, and it's quite dangerous, I think. Yeah. All right. Have a good night. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.